my Ffrindiau, hello friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Anne-Marie, or Annie for short. So we have a little video today, little nail art gel polish design. So I've got my tips ready and sized because I am going to put them into my practice hand. But unfortunately she's a bit dirty, and so she's having a bath as we speak, and then probably at the end when I take the photo she will make her debut appearance. But I need your help, guys. What shall I call my hand? Have a think and let me know in the comments. So I prepared my tips already. I've buffed off the shiny surface. So I am just going to now give them a wipe with some isopropyl alcohol. And yet, guys, big massive tip. I had this off Unpolished by Aggie and Just Joe Nail Addict, who put the acetone and isopropyl alcohol in the spray bottles. And do you know what? You don't waste. It lasts absolutely for ages. So thanks, girls, for that tip. Very, very useful. So usually if you're doing this on a client, you'd give them a base coat, but I'm not, because I'm just doing them on some tips. So I'm going to take this Premier Gel colour. It is called Marshmallow. It's like a lilac colour with some sparkles, and this is the colour that my friend Tracy Badley sent me in my recent friend mail from her. So we're going to paint these two nails in this colour, and then we are going to paint the middle one in like a nail bed colour, and then this one black. Sounds a bit strange, but bear with me. So what I'll probably do, guys, I'll speed through this so you don't get bored. Or you can see that, you know, it's just a gel polish application. Every nail will have 2 coats. Tracy, I really love this colour. This is absolutely stunning. So thank you very much for sending it to me. I really do appreciate it. So this is a nice simple design, guys, beginner friendly, or you know, just one of those easy ones where you don't have to think about it too much. So I'm using colour 928 from Beetles, and yes, I am mixing brands of gel polish, but this is only because I'm doing these on tips. I'm not a real person. If I was, I would use the base coat and top coat for each of the particular brands I'm using per nail, just so we don't cause any allergies, and because it's the same system, we know that it will, they all work together and shouldn't have any issues. So again, guys, just a really, really thin layer, as she says, as she has too much on her brush, because we will be going in for a second coat. Perhaps I should have done that one later. Look at that, I just knocked a bit of colour off with my finger. And oh guys, I'm having a bad day today, as you can see. Never mind. Do you know what, I'm gonna leave that bit in, because you know, we all make mistakes. And no, not everything is as smooth as what a video makes it out to be. You know, there's a lot of editing that goes on. So let's just get my black. So again, black is from Beetles, and there's number 895. Again, just another thin coat, because we want to make sure that it cures properly into the lamp. And I'm popping these in for a full 60-second cure. Here they are. So just going to pop them off by here and then put a second coat. We go, guys. So this is the tips with 2 coats. So I am going to put a shiny top coat on these 2, and because these are finished, they stay in as they are. But can you see that bit of a shine? It is beautiful. Just giving them a nice shiny top coat. Again, just make sure your layers are nice and thin. You won't have no problems curing them then in the lamp with it wrinkling or so forth. And if you're painting on a real person, don't forget to cap your free edges, because this will help stop lifting and chipping. So I'm going to pop those into the lamp for a full 60-second cure. And this one I am going to make it matte because I'm going to be doing something else on this nail. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. And then for the black nail, I am going to put on a really, really thin base coat layer, because I'm going to be covering this in glitter. So this is a glitter top coat, but what I mean, sorry, this is a base coat that I use for glitter application, because if you can see a few flecks of glitter in it now. So always suggest to keep a top coat and a base coat separate for when you're using glitter. So there's the 2 lilac colours, all fully top coated now, nice and shiny. Let's move that down by here. So taking my palette that the lovely Just Joe Nail Addict made me. Beautiful. So it's got my lovely logo and lots of glitters, so you can use it the top or on the bottom. So I'm going to use the top part today, and I am going to get some base coat and pop it on here. And I'm doing this because I want a full glitter nail, and this is another easy way for glitter application. So pop your glitter onto a palette or some tin foil, or backing, the shiny backing off some paper forms. So this is the glitter I am using. It is called Majestic by Sparkle Supplies UK, as you can see. Beautiful. And all I am going to do is sprinkle some of this in. And give it a stir. So you can keep adding glitter and top coat as necessary. You can take a brush now, pick the glitter up, and it'll go on really easily on the nail. You can flatten it out so you won't need to do much buffing or filing. So let me get an old brush. Just taking an old gel brush, I'm just going to pick some up and just pat it around where I want the glitter. There we go. As you can see, it is fairly flat, so this is going to be easier now for when we encapsulate the glitter at the end. So I'm going to pop that in, and I'm probably going to give it a double cure because I have glitter on it and I want to make sure it is cured all the way through. So here is our pink nail that we put a matte top coat on. I always give matte top coat a wipe over anyway and make sure that it is nice and matte to work on. So I'm going to take a different palette this time because I don't want glitter mixed in. And I'm just going to put a little dollop on my palette. And I am also going to put some on this little stamper to do a little French on the nail, and I've just put some on the palette in case I just need to tidy it up. And again, just a thin coat because we will be covering it with glitter. So just go in. Like that. And now I'm going to take a fine detailer brush. This is one from Boad or Bocan from AliExpress. Just a nice thin brush. And I'm just going to tidy this up, make sure it's all covered, there's no lumps or bumps. And then I just want to bring this smile line up so we have a bit of a curved line. And then I'm carefully just going to take a wipe and just clean up the bit by here. See, I should stop messing by here now, but can't help being a perfectionist. And it's true what, as the saying goes, perfectionism is the enemy of good. Right, that's it. Stop faffing. That's going into the lamp to cure. So now we have our lovely sparkly nail. So I'm going to give this a base coat again, just so we can make sure that we get a nice smooth surface. So I'm going to put this base coat on, a fairly generous coat to make sure it gets into all the gaps from the glitter. And then once that comes out, I can give it a file and a buff, make sure it's all nice and smooth before putting the shiny top coat on. But I'm liking the sparkle and the hollow on this. Hollow, hollow. So we have this one now. So now again, I am just going to get my palette with the glitter, put again, we're just going to put a nice thin coat of base coat. And then doing exactly the same, picking up this hollow now, this glitter, and just spreading it about. So I'm going to try and pick up some of the smaller bits a second now, just to go up here. There we go. Just making sure it's not too bumpy or sticking out. Just checking and carefully patting it down. So, once you're happy, pop that into the lamp. So, just taking some isopropyl alcohol, I'm going to wipe off that tacky inhibition layer just so I can buff and file the nail into shape. I think the shape is pretty much there, but it's a little bit bumpy by here, so I just want to make sure it's all nice and smooth. There we go. Give it a dust off. I'm using a clean lint-free wipe. Another spray with IPA. Give it a good wipe. Make sure we get rid of all that dust. And now we can go in with some top coat. Oh, look at that hollow, guys. So all I'm going to do, can you quite see I have a little dip? I don't know whether you can see it by here, but from there to there. So I just need, I'm going to use a dollop of the top coat just to even that out. And I'm just going to play with it and just gently drag it back. And it's all nice and level. So pop that in for the full 60-second cure. So yeah, these brushes, guys, are really good quality. I like the ones that's got the little lip. Yeah, just on AliExpress. Again, this is a brand that my friend Aggie from Unpolished by Aggie put me on to, and yeah, absolutely love these brushes. So there's that one. So here we have our French. So going to do exactly the same now and give this a good coat of base coat. And I'm actually going to base coat now the rest of the nail. So again, just getting a bit of a dollop by here, so it's less for me to do after. Pop that in the lamp for the full cure. I'm going to file and buff that off camera and we'll be back for the final reveal. And here we are, guys. Here's the final result. So a nice, super easy, beginner friendly design with a lovely bit of sparkle. So that's everything, guys, for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you're not already.